You are Muslim. You were born Muslim. Islam is your identity. And you are so grateful that you were born into a Muslim family that sometimes you don't feel like you belong. You can't really talk about it because being Muslim is so important to you. Your family is Muslim and you love being Muslim because when you're Muslim, you're so certain about everything. But some days you don't feel like you belong. You never really seem to fit in with the crowd. You might wonder if there is something wrong with you. But my friend, nothing could be further from the truth. There is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. What's wrong is your environment. Now, we're not talking pollution here. We're talking about this world you live in. You want to fit in. You worked hard to fit in, to blend into this world, but this world doesn't really accept you. You modify, you change, you integrate just a little bit more, but you still don't feel like you belong. The truth is that you don't belong at all. What, you say? After all those years of educating and working and building something for yourself, you still don't belong. Is it because you're Muslim or is it because you're just human, you ask? Do we all feel like this? Aren't we all imprisoned in one way or another? And then it hits you. This world is a prison, but for whom? It doesn't look like a prison. We have freedom of speech and all sorts of human rights, and you're taught from a very early age that you should strive for this life in every way and every effort, ability, every opportunity should be employed for the seeking of this life. Every motivational video will tell you that you can and will be strong, and that is the secret of your success. But in this life only. But you know the truth, don't you? That this life is but a journey, but a test. You are a traveller in this life. This life is but a test, so travel light, my friend, so as not to weigh yourself down. And be prepared. Make sure you have the correct guide. Your guidance is the words of Allah. When travelling this world will try to mislead you, but the world of God is your GPS. It lays out the destination and route. When the road gets tricky, it is like a companion supporting you and provides solutions for obstacles encountered along the way. It warns of the pitfalls to avoid while soothing and comforting the soul. And how should you travel, you ask? Well, you have the Sunnah to guide you, however rough or smooth the terrain is. Life is but a journey from Allah to Allah. So keep your eye on the prize, whatever wondrous places you might find. Focus, because I know it seems like the journey is long. Never lose sight of where you're going. This world is truly enchanting, beautiful and fascinating. But as a traveller, you must avoid lingering and getting too attached. And this is the key to your success in this journey, as well as your real life, which begins after the third transfer. For sure, you'll meet people and love people and see some amazing things. You might get to visit some fascinating countries, sleep in comfortable hotels, or relax in beautiful scenery. But remember, you will have to move on, and you know this deep down. It's not because you don't belong and because you can't belong. You are not your body, you are a heart and soul. And because you are Muslim, you will always have this feeling, because deep down, you know from the outset that you were never meant to stay. You're always aware of your true goal. So avoid distractions, because Shaitan is waiting on the path, ever ready to tempt and lure you away from the straight path. Don't fall into the trap. Keep sending ahead for your true home. May God protect us from being one of the people who realized only when it was too late. Those that choose to ignore the message, it is because their soul is attached to this worldly body and the pleasures it seeks. Yet this world is but a prison for the believer. But what does it mean? Does it mean I will never fit in? Does it mean being Muslim that I should be miserable? After all, I am a believer, and believers' affairs are always good. I am a Muslim. I was born a Muslim. Is this my prison? Am I allowed to enjoy life? And there lies the problem. This is a prison only because it is not paradise, not because Muslims are not allowed to enjoy this life. So what does it all mean for you, for me, for Muslims? It means, quite simply, that you are not in paradise. You are a traveller to paradise. If God wills, it means that there is something better in store for you. Yes, it means that you are not satisfied or content with this life. Yes, your soul is dissatisfied. It knows something bigger and better. It knows of something and yearns to be at that greater place. It yearns to be home, to a perfect place called paradise. So there is nothing wrong with you. It's just that you truly don't belong. There are people who truly fit in because this world is the only paradise they know. But for a Muslim, it is different. They enjoy the fruits of this life, but still want to leave the enjoyment, for they know of something better, and that better is home. Home is where the heart belongs, and you will be called back by the one who sent you for an appointed time, and you will leave this world for the next, which is a place called home.